So far we just did the tilt, the headlock, and the hack, okay? Same position, arm on the back. But now I'm gonna want to do an arm bar this time, okay? And then I'm gonna show you doing the same thing, how to get an arm bar if I can't really get it locked up too well. How I just use this to get into different arm bars. Okay? I put this on the back. I have them everywhere I want them to go. I'm ready to turn them. Now I'm just gonna hold this wrist. I'm gonna create a little bit of space. Make an arm bar. And I put my fist in the back. If it comes up here, what's that? Illegal, right? Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. Same pressure. Once I have this bar, I gotta pull this off. I like to pull it straight down because guys like to keep their arms straight. I pull it straight down. And I have this little area between my pec and my bicep. I can put that right, his elbow right here is leveraged and sit to my side, okay? And this is where I'm gonna look to run an arm bar. Now there's lots of ways to do this, okay? Lots of ways to do this. What I'm gonna do this time, so everybody focuses, and this is not wrong, shoulder and ear. Have you ever heard coaches talk about that? But what happens when the guy turns this shoulder down, and if I put shoulder and ear, what happens? Or if he does what? He stops it. So my main focus, when I get an arm bar, my main focus is always going to be on this far side first. Because a lot of times, am I going to hit an arm bar and the guy sit up on you? So true story. Anyone here, John Hughes, kind of Pennsylvania, full-time Pennsylvania State champ. I was at Penn State coaching, and I just showed the team his arm bar about how not to rush an arm bar because a good, strong guy can sit up on you. I got my arm bar, I tried to run an arm bar, he posted his hands side up, okay, bad coach, okay? So I go here, I push it down, I guess got a little late because I wanted to run this. If he can post his hand and he sits up and looks into me, yes, that can happen. So usually those things just happen once and you gotta make adjustments. So I get this, I put the arm bar in, I push it to the side, I like to slide my hip. Okay. I like to get this because it gives me leverage. Then I'm gonna focus whether I'm gonna grab here and pull it in, the single wrist, I don't care, but I need this shoulder on the mat. When this shoulder's on the mat, the other stuff's real easy, okay? So that's how I'll go for single wrist this time. I'm gonna grab, again, if I can, I'm gonna grab his pinky, okay? And now, instead of just trying to run an arm bar, I'm gonna slide everything forward, okay? I'm gonna drive over this hand. So before doing anything else, back leg driving, outside my toes driving, I'm just gonna lift his body over his wrist. And I'm here. See his shoulders on the mat? Lincoln, can you sit up on me now? Not gonna happen, all right? Now, shoulder in the ear. And I can turn this guy, okay? Now, there's all different types of ways you can turn this guy. For today, we're just gonna go real simple. I'm just gonna pop this through. I'm gonna walk around his body here. Boom, head on the mat, catch that arm, sit through. Okay. If he gets his arm away, no big deal. I just stay right here. He's not going anywhere. I grab his tricep, I circle. The guy, if I get through, I just sit through, I don't panic. I just re-grab his tricep. This is really tight. Are you talking about? I'm getting my back points here, okay? Probably gonna win this game. So it usually happens once I stack a guy like that. Sometimes I pin him. A lot of times I end up in this position. Yes?
How do you get out of that position?
How does he get out of this position?
But now,
From this position? Okay, I'm gonna stay right, because we want to pin, right? So I'm gonna let him, what did he do first? What's the first way he went? He went the other way, right? Right, turn away. Lincoln turns away, he's gonna get pinned. Turns into me, he's not gonna get pinned. I'm just gonna circle, get my chest high. I go across. I'm gonna pin it right here. Okay. Really tight. Your arm's falling down right now. It's all right. Got my wrist, I pull this out just a little bit, go arm bar. Push that down, and I replace it, my bicep, pec, right here. Okay. I'm not sitting on my butt, but I'm kind of sitting on my side, my knee, and I'm looking for this side. Right now, we're gonna look for this arm. Just for teaching purposes, sometimes I won't be able to do this. I'm gonna grab below that wrist. This is probably the most important part of any arm bar, I think. I gotta drive his body, so I'm lifting everything up, driving it over this wrist, okay? Here, he's trying to defend it, trying to fight it. I'm not even trying to turn him yet. Now I have him. Right here. Okay? Shoulder near, start around the head. I'll try to capture this arm as I'm sitting through. Sometimes I'll just stay here and look for the pin, or I'll lock this up here. Sit through. If I can pin and break, really flexible guys get their arm out, I can stay right here. I don't panic. Yes.
What if you tried to lock his hands and roll you? Could you do that?
I don't know. If he's really strong, you lock your hands. As he rolls, he's going to need this leg. I just go right here. Okay, great question. Great question. What if he locks his hands and rolls me? All right. So when I get here, his hand's free. As he goes to roll, I catch. All right. Now I have him. This is that? Great question. Doesn't happen often, but there's times you're going to get a beast, and he needs this leg to drive through. As he goes to drive, I just catch it. Stay right. He's probably pinned right now. All right. So now I'll turn back into me. This is where I get my chest high. I take my time. Chest high. Chest high. Turn my hips. Now I can go palm down. Some people can go palm up. I go palm down. Right? I'm big on palm downs. You guys teach Turks a lot? Yeah. Just give me an example. I'm a Turk kind of guy. Sometimes I'm going to get points here. Right? He's going to show me more options. Nick will say this really tight. It's like that thing. If I'm here, he can still fight. I can't fight him. Calm down and off the shoulder first. Take my time. It's really tight. I do the same thing anytime I get a chance to pin somebody. I go calm down. Just give me more surface area. If I'm not strong, I